The night before the ceremony was crystal clear and cold. The elders gathered in the wedding house, which had been set up for many guests. Wanta and Ma Ko from this village were to be married. This is the only house with enough power from a hydro source far down in the valley to run one light bulb, plus a single black and white TV broadcasting a Burmese army meeting. Around 6 in the morning, the longhouse began to stir. Grandmother, who was at least 70 and strong as could be, got the tea going, and by the time it was light enough to see, the children could be heard outside doing morning chores. School lessons are sung here in order to make them more memorable, and today was no exception. Most houses are raised off the ground in this village in order to make room for livestock beneath. Fires were stoked, and in the smoky haze within the longhouse, Grandmother started in on her weaving, loom braced between her lower back and the door. Only 10 or 15 years ago, some of this region was planted in poppies, which thrive at high altitude. Under the somewhat ironic supervision of the Burmese government, however, the poppies were eradicated here, and these mountains are planted with oranges, tea, and cheroot leaf. To this colorful procession coming from the groom's village, the magic of the moments to come are worth whatever pain they might feel in their feet from walking for almost 2 days. It's Palaung tradition for the man's delegation to come to the woman's home for the ceremony, and the weather was auspicious. In the darkness of the house next to where the ceremony was to be held, with much patience and many onlookers, Ma Ko allowed herself to be dressed in the elaborate fashion of a Palaung bride. There are 7 distinct tribal religions in this area, and according to Palaung tradition, if the bride is of a different belief, she will convert to the man's religion. They are both 17. Their marriage arranged several years ago. In a unique and compassionate arrangement, each has the right to a trial period. Should they not get along or have other reasons to split, it is accepted by everyone that they can part friends. With great solemnity, and for some time they each sat, hands clasped, before the village elders and their fathers, while the rules of marriage were sung from a holy book, and water sprinkled on their heads for a blessing. After the ceremony, Wan Ta made all the celebrants laugh when he put his arm shyly around Ma Ko's shoulders. She shrugged it off with a beautiful smile and a show of pique, for they had hardly ever been together before that day. I was told, too, she was sad to leave her village.
Buenas tardes.